Happy Tuesday! I'm Typically Taya, and today we are going to be talking about how to keep your mask from looking like this. Before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe and notification button so you can know first when I upload a video every Tuesday. For those of you who don't know, I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, which means that I live in a mask mandated state. And that meant that for a while I was adjusting to this new norm that we have going on, my mask was looking like this a lot of the times in public. It got so bad at one point, my boyfriend started referring to my mask as a murder scene. I actually have a friend who told me she was wearing dark brown lipstick and her boyfriend was asking her how she got chocolate on her mask because it was all on the inside. I know, boyfriends are brutal. So basically, I had to find a solution fast because number one, it was so embarrassing to show anyone the inside of my mask. Let's say I meet a friend or something, or I'm at a friend's house and I take off my mask. It looked crazy. I looked crazy, and it makes you feel dirty too. Also, my boyfriend was not going to be talking about me like that. If you have the same problem, keep watching to figure out how you can get long-lasting, smudge-free, transfer-proof makeup underneath your mask. Let's get started. So one day while I was doing my makeup, I was racking my brain trying to figure out how to fix this problem. And I've already tried the setting spray method. I've tried the setting spray on my face and inside of my mask, and I'm gonna be honest, that shit didn't work. So, as I was putting on my concealer, a light bulb clicked. Duh, setting powder. Now, I know my face might look like I got into a fight with baby powder, but that's not the case. This is actually going to help me so much when I put on my mask. I'm wearing setting powder. Now, the setting powder I'm specifically wearing is called the Skin Silk from Mented Cosmetics in the color Light Tan. So setting powder is a sheer powder that you put over your face to set your makeup. Not only does it set your makeup, it can also stop your face from looking oily or shiny, and it will give your complexion a matte finish. So there's tons of benefits to using a setting powder. It makes perfect sense, but for whatever reason, I was just using setting spray. Setting powder can come in a variety of colors. I'm sure you've heard of banana powder, but some of my favorites are Sasha's Buttercup powder. I like Fenty's setting powder in the color Honey, and I also use Mented. Now, I'm not going to lie. Now, this Mented one kind of looks like a translucent powder because of how light the color of the powder is, but the thing about Mented is that it's meant for pigmentation. So this is what I've been using to stop my makeup from transferring over to my mask, and I'm going to finish my makeup, right? You see I'm putting on a full face, and that includes a lippy. So you're gonna see how my lipstick and my foundation will not transfer over to my mask using this setting powder. Now, it's best to let this powder sit on your face a little bit and absorb before you wipe it off. This is also known as baking. So yes, you should bake to keep your face off of your mask. Your face off of your face mask. Your makeup face off of your face mask. You know what I'm talking about. By the end of this video, you will see how this setting powder is completely foolproof and will completely stop my face from getting onto my face mask. But first, I have to finish up my face. So as you can see, I'm wearing a lip gloss. I'm wearing the Oma Beauty Boss Gloss Liquid Marble Lip Gloss in the color Rose. So I'm going to show you how the very bottom half of my face will not stick to the inside of a mask. So I'm no longer going to have this tragedy. Do you see that? Yeah, I know, it looks nasty. So I'm gonna show you how I make the bottom half of my face completely smudge proof, starting with my lips. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take a paper towel and I'm gonna dab my lip gloss a little bit. Now, I know you may be wondering, like, you know, why didn't you just use a matte lipstick or a lip stain? I'm actually using, got lipstick on my teeth. I'm using, there we go. I'm using a lip gloss that also functions as a lip stain. And the reason why I'm doing that is because sometimes matte lipsticks or lip stains can feel a little bit drying, and this one does not feel that way. So I would suggest using a lip gloss that also functions as a lip stain. So the next thing I'm going to do, remember my friend, the setting powder I showed you earlier? We're going to bake again. Now, I know this seems like a lot, but it's all about layers, and it's not going to feel heavy on your skin. Just to be on the safe side, I'm also going to now include my nose, a little bit of my cheeks right here, anything that the mask is covering, my jawline, and my lips as well. On my jawline, which I did already bake, I am going to go much lighter on that. And I'm going to let it sit for a little bit. So now I'm going to blend that in with a brush. I almost said blush again. Last but not least, I'm going to use some baking spray. Now, I know I'm using a light lipstick here, which seems a little bit skeptical, but really it was just for the look. I'm actually going to show you in just a few seconds how this method works with other darker colored lipsticks. But first, we're going to go into the mask test. So here is my mask, you see? Completely clean. This thing is clean. And I'm going to put it on my full face of makeup that you just saw me do. I'm going to put it on the correct way because, you know, masks are supposed to go over your nose. For anyone who doesn't know, you look crazy in the store like this. I have talked to you guys. I'm going to pat my cheeks a little bit, pat my nose, pat my mouth. And now, dun 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 dun, we're going to take this bad boy off, and you will see that she's still clean. So I've wiped my previous lipstick off, and now I'm going to show you guys the same thing with a much darker lipstick. Yes, so this is the Mented Blood Orange Liquid Lipstick. The reason I like this lipstick so much is because it's orangey. It is orangey, but if you have a deeper skin tone, it complements that instead of contrasting so hard against it. And it doesn't make your teeth look yellow. That's one thing that I do find happens in a lot of other orangey red lipsticks. Your teeth look ugh. Where's my handy dandy mask at? I'm gonna put this bad boy on. So the one thing that I will say about using the setting powder is that sometimes it compromises the color of your lipstick, but I'm okay with compromising that if it's not all on the inside of my mask. Speaking of which, oh yeah, buddy. I know this method is so great, especially if you wear reusable masks often, because first, I mean, you should always be washing your mask and pretty frequently, but when your mask gets dirty and you're out in public, it's literally embarrassing even to like unhook one ear loop to talk to a friend, because then they're looking at the inside of your mask like, yikes. Let me know down in the comments if this video helped you keep your makeup off of your mask. I'm TypicallyTaya. I'll see you next time.